Well, actually, no, I'm sorry. Let me lie. Two people showed up, but they were just extremely late, and we couldn't, go forward and proceed with that anymore, right? Um, so, well, actually, no, I'm sorry. Let me lie. Two people showed up, but they were just extremely late, and we couldn't, go forward and proceed with that anymore, right? All right, so now we're streaming, make sure. But Jay was there. It was her first. That was her first. No, second. What's first? First or second? Which one?
That was my first.
That was her first. Her first travel party. Her very first travel party, and so it made me have a win to be so warm and fuzzy because she got to meet my coach, my mentor directly, who is in the Atlanta area, which made a connection. So now she's on her radar. So when I told her what happened, she saw her moving already, and she's super duper proud of her as well. But that means, when I'm not around, she has a direct line to someone that's making six figures that can be able to help and assist her outside of me. We always talk about the layers of leadership, but it's so great when your layers of leadership actually gets to meet your people and then actually get to be, to help them out. So I am so proud of you. Congratulations. Can't wait to pin you at the Tuesday meeting. So
thank you.
I'm definitely going to make sure I'm in the AO. All right, you guys, like I said, we're going to go over Klarna. If you don't know what Klarna is, we started on a firm last week, and a great question came up before training, and I'm gonna go ahead and address it. Can you use a firm Klarna or any of these for hotels only? Yes, you can. You'll see actually Marriott in there. You'll for sure Bonvoy, I think, is in a firm. You'll see, I'm not sure about Hilton, but I know for sure Marriott. And here's the deal. You're probably like, well, how can you do this? Well, Marriott and Hilton, they do offer, and other hotels, they do offer like prepaid hotels, right? So if you have a client who wants to do a booking and you come across a prepaid one, then you can actually do it through Klarna or firm, right? But if it's not, and they have to pay when they arrive, unless they have a card, like for a firm, then they can't, they can use it. They would have to apply. That's it's a little hit and miss with that. So I would definitely recommend this. But if they have a card, they'll have a booking. They have to show up, right? And they have their farm card. If they have their farm card in their hand, they can go ahead and apply for their purchasing power. And if their purchasing power is the amount that they requested, then they can use their farm card and swipe. And then that's how they can get their pay for their hotel directly if they're on site within a firm. The easier way is to use Bax, our supplier, or Vacation Express, whatever you're using, do hotel only, go ahead, give them the total price of what it's going to be, and then go ahead and get that card from them so they can pay it in full from whichever payment plan that their application or affiliation that they're using. Does that make sense to everyone? No questions? Everybody got that?
Yeah.
Go ahead, Marquita. Marquita, did you say something? Oh, I know she got some after study section going on. So
I have a question, Janae. It's
okay.
Amanda.
Hey, Amanda,
Hey, how are you?
You asked something tonight? I'm sorry. She ready? No, you got cut off. You came in and then you went away.
Oh no, I had asked you a question of yes, does it make sense to people? Yes.
Oh, okay, gotcha. All right, Amanda, what you want? What you got?
Hey, so I'm just trying to get a better understanding of why a person would want to use this. Is it because they don't have a credit card, or is it giving them some other type of perks too?
No, most people just pay for it because it's easy for them to not have to come out of their pocket to pay for it at one time or use their credit card. It's just up to the client. Whatever makes they both float. But I get it.
Is it interest free?
Some of them are. So like the plans that pay which you might get a choice to make payment plans for the week. like over 4 weeks or 6 weeks or whatever, those are zero interest. Then you may get a payment plan for 3 months. Then you may get a payment plan for 6 months, or you may get a payment plan for 12 months. So it keeps them on schedule to get it out, just like a credit card. Same interest around a credit card too, without the I guess you say, if they don't have the balance on their credit card, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
And they can get a better, plus with this, even though it is based on your credit, you can earn purchasing power simply by paying it on a timely and consistent manner. Your purchasing power increases not on your credit, but by what you do within each of these apps for these particular affiliations. So whereas your credit card might only give you a $500 credit, Klarna or Affirm or any of the other ones may give you a $5,000 purchasing power because you use them consistently. If that makes sense. They might get more bang for their buck, but it's client based. So it's dependent on that. So that would be my answer as to why people would do it, but to each his own. But for you,
Okay.
go ahead.
Can I just say that it's just really to give people payment plans, especially if their trip is like a year out. It's great to offer them, or it's great for them to have the opportunity to do a payment plan so they don't have to pay everything up front.
And
And go ahead.
I'm sorry, Jack. And that's because if you're thinking, well, if they got a credit card, they can make a payment plan on a credit card. Yes, but for those who, like you said earlier, Amanda, if they don't have a credit card, definitely perfect for them.
Right. And a credit card is going to charge you interest every month. You could be paying something off, but every month that it's not paid in full, you're getting more interest added onto it to where when you go through one of these platforms, it's a flat interest rate, and they're, spreading that out over your 3, 6, or 12 months.
That's good.
So it just makes it more affordable for the average person who wants to take an extravagant trip or just any trip in general. And, we do have payment plans through everybody who's using TravelJoy, but depending on when you enter someone's trip, I could have been promoting my trip for a year, but you don't get in until maybe 6 months before the trip. Your monthly payments are going to be way higher going through my TravelJoy versus the people who signed up with my TravelJoy when I first dropped the trip. So if they use a platform like one of these, they can still set up a 12-month payment plan through Klarna or Affirm and have low monthly payments.
Exactly.
Thank you. That's a perfect
Well said.
explanation. Yeah, that really makes sense. And then I also was thinking, like, it seems like it also takes stress off of the agent because we're not having to haggle them to try to make those payments and risk their trip getting canceled.
It is always a win for the agent. Always a win. I don't know no agent that'll say it ain't a win because you get all your money paid in full, and the payment plan is no longer belonging to you. Because most of us work this business on a part-time basis, right? So we got full-time other jobs to do. So the easier it is for you to get one payment, and you don't have to worry about sending monthly reminders of invoices and like you said, Amanda, them having a risk of their trip getting canceled because some life happened to them. They trip already paid for. Life can happen to them, and then they can go celebrate whatever life then threw at them. Say I didn't graduated life. So that was very good, Jay. So thanks for that, and Amanda. So I'm glad that you were on today to hear it. We started, for those who wasn't with us last week. We started this last week, and we're going to continue it with a few more other payment plan applications and just showing you the differences. And so you can just be familiar to know that you have more than just one. Today I had a call from another business partner who client was using Uplift. Who on here has used Uplift? Anybody raise your hand or come off the mic? And let me make, who said that?
Yeah, I have.
Okay, Shanna, tell me about your experience. Did you do it as a client or did you do it as an advisor?
As a client.
Okay. Has anybody used it as an advisor for a client?
I have.
Okay, so Marla, I want you to give your perspective from Uplift as how the client used it with you. And Shanna, can you share how you use it as a client?
Yes.
Okay. So as when the client used me for as getting the payment, that was fine. The only challenge is you have to be on the phone with them pretty much the whole time because they give you a credit card number that you have to enter in, right after they accept or approve. And if you don't do it like right then, and don't do it within 5 days, that card cancels out and you have to start that process either over or you have to call in to have them reissue a new card, which can take a few days.
Mm-hmm. And thanks, Marla. How was it for you, Shanna, as a client? You wasn't working as an agent though, right? You was just doing it yourself.
I wasn't working as an agent. Actually, it was my last trip before I actually became an agent. I
Okay.
booked a cruise and I just looked it up, got up, reserved everything, got the price, and then put it on the card. It was pretty simple. It wasn't hard at all.
And it was simple and wasn't hard at all because you didn't have an agent involved. You was just doing it direct.
Right. I was doing it myself. Yeah.
But the reason why I asked both perspectives, because I needed everyone to hear how it works with Uplift because of the phone call I received and what Marla just said.
Gotcha.
The had went through her thing already and got approved through Uplift, but she didn't have a card number to give to the agent. So he was like, what am I supposed to do? And I was like, you're not supposed to do nothing but call her and then get her on the phone with Uplift again so that you can get the card number in essence. But, it all falls back on the client to be able to give that information over to the agent because the agent doesn't receive anything. Like the client can go and do it on their own, but they don't get anything.
No,
Klarna,
Janae, can I say something?
go
You
ahead.
do get the agent get the credit card number. The client, you have to have it up on your side, and the client has it up on their side. When they hit approve on their side, the agent sees the credit card number on. I see the credit card number on my side. That's when I see the credit card number.
But through
The
Uplift,
client doesn't get it.
you see it through Uplift?
Yes, through Uplift, but they both have to you have to have it up at the time that the client go through the approval process.
Right, but the agent wasn't a part of Uplift.
When you say, okay.
So
okay.
So explain, Marla, you were signed into Uplift as an agent?
Yes, I was signed into Uplift as an agent.
He doesn't have access to Uplift.
Oh, got it.
So I'm thankful. You were getting to where I was getting to the last statement. So this is great. He didn't have access to Uplift like Marla. So let's back up. We are partners with Uplift. If you guys didn't know that, we are partners with Uplift. You can go register with Uplift. You can actually do some training with Uplift. And that way, like Marla just said, when your client is doing their thing on that side, you have access and visibility to see it on your side, right? However, if you're not connected, you don't get anything as an agent, which he didn't. He was like, she went through Uplift, but she went as a client, but he's not affiliated or signed up, with Uplift. What they were looking for was Uplift to be at the end of Carnival to purchase, which that is, y'all know on Go CCL, you don't have that option, right? You got gift card option, but you don't have the option for like Uplift or even Klarna or Affirm or any of those, right? So that was where his hiccup was, and he couldn't figure out like how could he get the credit card number. But you still can, even if you're not affiliated with Uplift, you still can. It just requires you to be on the phone with the client to help the process and make sure they get the card number so that you can get the card number. You don't have to be affiliated with Uplift to get that information. It's just that when the client gets the information, they fail to give the agent the card. Like Shanna said, you got a certain amount of days and then that card expires and they can't use it on the clients. So y'all got both perspectives. You got it from the client. They got a certain amount of time. They get their information. That's if there's no travel agent client affiliation. Then you understood from Marla where you got the agent client affiliation, where she actually can see what the client is doing and can get the card information from when she logs into Uplift. So that's Uplift in a nutshell by itself. With Klarna and all the other apps, it's very similar to Uplift, but you have less of a time with the card. You got about 24 hours. That's it. You don't have 5 days. Uplift soft check is a little higher. We've been figuring it out with, based off of your credit score. A lot of people are approved more outside of Uplift using Klarna, Affirm, Afterpay, Sezzle, and all those other types. Like I've had people do Uplift, didn't get approved, but do Affirm and got approved, if that makes sense. Okay. Same thing as some people didn't get a good purchasing power with Affirm, but then they went to Klarna, they got a better purchasing power. Different applications use different credit card, I should say credit, like TransUnion, Equifax, those types. So it just depends on what it looks like for your client. So if that comes out like, why was that purchasing power higher on here and versus on here? Hey, it's based off whoever ran their credit based on that app. So here we have Klarna, and I went ahead and pulled up Marriott so you guys can see the little K. Whenever there's a K, that tells you there's an affiliation already with that particular business with Klarna. So when you go on that site, you can go inside of this site right here, and you can actually purchase directly from Marriott through Klarna. But again, it only works when you have like a prepaid, like you're looking for one of those prepaid rates, not where you go in and check, unless, like I said, they have an Affirm card and then they can use it on site. You also have Expedia that's down here, right? You also have Delta Airlines, where they can go straight to Delta Airlines. They can purchase, they can get the card, they can get a card and they can purchase it directly from Delta Airlines. The way it looks, like so. You see that K at the bottom? I'm gonna use myself as a guinea pig. Can I use myself? I think I can on this one. So we got looking for a flight, let's say Atlanta to Costa Rica. We're gonna depart on the 1st of October, and we're gonna come maybe back. Let's just say 31st. Oh, nope, 1st. Yeah, done, right? So round trip, search. Can everybody see the screen? Want to make sure.
Yep.
Okay. So we got a flight, $954. Y'all see the flight price? $1953. That's absolutely crazy, ridiculous. Don't know what the heck is going on right now because it's not even peak season. So you understand. So you got round trip, main cabin, seats, that's the price point. You want to do the refundable, or you just want to continue with the 1953, hit the continue for the regular 1953. Got the return flight 112 to 709 nonstop. Keeping it moving. All right, so there we go. October 1st, trip summary, boom, 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 first class. We can upgrade if you want to, or go to Delta Comfort if you want to. All of this you can all do, and I'm still in the Klarna app. If you say, okay, well, what if they're Delta Miles Sky member? That's fine. They can log in right here at the very top. Y'all see the login? They can log in. You can put in their points. Everything still applies the same way. Continue review to pay. Go in here. Loading passengers information. Oh man, I gotta put in my out because I didn't sign in. Right here, thank goodness. Create a one-time card. So I can create a card right now, and I'm gonna put in the amount that it is. It automatically did it because I was in the app. $19.55. My purchasing power is $16.55. So this is too much for me right now. So I can't do this ticket but I can do like a one-way ticket or whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna change this price point and I can put it down to say one time. So like if they have a different card on hand, they can use that card. So you like, well, how can you do two cards? Then you have to make a phone call. You can still use the credit card that they're about to give you. I'm making it for $1,000. I'm gonna hit continue. It says you want to add a little extra. No, continue. And then this is where Amanda was saying, hey, do they do like interest-free ones? And here you go, Amanda. I can do 4 biweekly payments of $250 with just a $3 service fee. Or I can do a 6-month payment plan of $176 that has an interest rate from $7.99 to $33. I got choices.
Janae, I have a quick question.
Mhm.
Have you ever tried to still move forward with the purchase even though the price was over your purchasing power? Because
I
I'm
have.
on Affirm and it still let me go along with the purchase even though it was over my purchasing power.
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
I haven't been declined either. I just don't know why and how that works, but I have done it.
So I would suggest if your clients come across that to still have them go through with the process just to see if they will still get approved, because sometimes they do allow you to still go along with the purchase even though it's over your purchasing power.
That's good, Jay. Thanks for bringing that up. That's good. And then they'll go through the same motions just like they're going through right here, whether or not it's whatever offers they offer them, weekly or monthly. And then you hit continue. And then they're going to basically bring up a card with a number on it for one time. They're going to ask you what your payments are. You're going to agree. And then like, if I want to do this today, then today it'll be $253 that'll be due today for me. And then I can pay the $250, $250, and $250, and then I'm done paying it. And it'll all be paid in full, my flight, and then I'm paying Klarna the rest of it. Does everybody understand that? And so when Jay was talking about the finance, so the total finance for even the payment plans, $747, which is not a lot in comparison to what some credit cards that, like you said, does it every month. All right. And like I said, you can do this. You can just, if you're looking for certain things, they got hotels.com, they got Airbnbs in here. You just put in what it is that whatever the supplier or hotel or air flight, whoever you're working with, just put in the search and go for it. And that's how you would do it on the firm, and that's how you would do it on Klarna. If you missed the firm, you can check next week. Jay did it. It was supposed to be Renette that's supposed to be doing Klarna this week. This week I just jumped in because she's on a flight right now, which is always awesome. And then we're gonna have someone go over. It'd probably be Renette that goes over Cecil, and then there's going to be another young lady that goes over Zip, which is Zip is very similar, but has a different type of approving process where it only does week, where you pay in weeks payouts like that. Let me add some. I made some people co-hosts. Co-hosts I made were let me see. Z, I made you co-host. Amanda, I made you co-host. Just if some people are coming in, just let them in. All right, so anyone have any more questions on Klarna and what we covered? Everybody good? All right, good deal. So we're gonna jump on over to Hubspot. So I'm gonna share my screen, get your Hubspot open. Who has some trips that are out right now currently that they're promoting?
I do.
All right, Jay. So Jay, do you already have have a CRM that's built
Yes.
from emails? All right. So are you promoting the ones that you have right now with your clients? Are you using your email to go back and capture any of the your email people on your CRM to let them know about your current trips?
Yes.
Good. How are you doing that?
How am I letting them know about my other trips?
Mm-hmm.
So when I send an email blast out, when I'm sending a blast for my group trips, I I put all of the trips in the newsletter that I'm sending out.
Good, 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 good.
I have like the main one at the top, whichever one is like first, I will put at the top of the email, and then at the bottom of the email, I have like smaller pictures with, like check these other trips out type of situation. And then
Exactly.
I've also been sending out, I just started creating newsletters based on some of the emails that I've been getting with discounts. So
Mhm.
Vacation Express has like some last minute deals. So I've been taking their last minute deals. I've also segmented my email list into location. So, people that are in Atlanta, I got them in Atlanta one. I have a lot of people from Maryland, the Baltimore area, so I put them in like a location list so that when I'm sending out my emails, I can kind of like tailor it to the location, because Vacation Express, they will show you trips from a specific area.
Mhm. Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you so much for that, Jay, because that's what we've been talking about. We started email marketing maybe a couple of months ago, but you guys been doing landing pages for over a year now, with promoting your trips. If you haven't built from your CRM from that, you've got your CRM from IntelliTravel. If people been going direct to your site and booking or registering with you on your IntelliTravel website, you got their information in there. Jay said something very key: addresses. Some of you guys might not have addresses, but that is always adjustable, because guess what? You can always send to your client, hey, we would love to know where you are so we can tailor trips and flights for you. They're easy to send you, like what state they're in. Or if you're using Travel Joy, it's easy to send a client update form in your email to say, hey, we need to know where you're at so we can send you some updated deals. Who doesn't want to get some updated deals about their location from where they're at? They're not going to say no to that. And then on client information form, it has their address where they can just upload it, and boom, it's now in your CRM system. And you can segment it out, like Jay said, in your Excel spreadsheet by simply clicking the button. I'm not getting into Excel with all that, but y'all know, if y'all use Excel, how y'all can filter it through, right? So here we are. If you guys got your HubSpot open, you're going to go to marketing. Does anybody's screen not look like this? Let me go back to the main screen. Yours might look, everybody's might look a little different. So this one's on my analytics. So has anyone, or I should say, does anyone not have that, don't have this? Like, and they don't know how to get to marketing. Marketing should be on the side right here. If you're new to HubSpot, it's absolutely free. Someone drop it in the chat so they can go ahead and get their account set up. All right. So we're going to go to email, as we always do. The other time we did it for marketing, which was the first week, we talked about how you can create an email for your marketing. If you're a hybrid, that's the ready to start your travel business. And then we talked about, how you can do your exclusive trips for the year out, or whatever you got going. And then you can actually send out informational emails, like your newsletter, our Travel Tip Tuesday, stress-free travel with personalized VIP assistance. So we're catering these different types of emails. So you can have a newsletter that would give just information that you get out from your brand, from who you are, right? It can include travel tips, and along with feature trips, which will be your main trip that you're currently, and then you can have other trips at the bottom, right? So that can be your newsletter that you can send out monthly. If you got Branch Up does it for you monthly already. So that's like an idea of curation. You get deals and everything from IntelliTravel, all kinds of people all over the place, right? One of the hottest things that's out right now is doing passports online. That's hot. That's huge. If you got a newsletter and you're doing it, that needs to go, and that needs to definitely be in your newsletter, because you can say, hey, now you don't have to go and leave your home to go to and make an appointment to go to the passport office, nor do you have to go and mail it in. You can just do it all online. That's amazing. People are going to be like, wow, I can renew online. You're kidding me? Like, that's going to be great. That's great. So that should be in there, and telling them, where to go and how to do it. It's a part of it. Now you're becoming that subject matter expert. You're bringing value. So you're just not asking them, pay for a trip. No, instead you're offering, hey, I'm the subject matter expert. Let me give you some value. Let me give you some tips. Now they're looking at you in a different light, because they're like, oh, this young lady or this young man, they're very insightful. They're very helpful, right? So let's go and let's make a new one. If y'all were with us the first week, we're going to do the exact same thing. We're going to go in the top right-hand corner here. We're going to hit create email. And from here, we're going to say regular. It's free. As if my thing is open. Come on. There we go. You're going to hit the next button, and now you're going to come up to the template section, right? I have to minimize y'all. So if people are talking in the comments, y'all got to let me know. If y'all got your hand raised up, y'all got to let me know. All right. Thanks, Jay, for putting that in. Because if I'm not opening up the chat, there we go. Now I'm going to move y'all to the side. All right. So here are the basic templates. You got the welcome template, simple promotion, plain, newsletter that Jay was like talking about. Oh, I don't think that's mine. And then e-commerce re-engagement, e-commerce welcome, new product launch. Listen, I always say you choose a template that is going to be easy for you to do, that you don't have to like reinvent the wheel or recreate, right? That has something, if you're promoting trips in this particular one, that you can do. So we're going to go for one that is right here that has 3 blocks in it already, like a feature. This could be like a feature, and then it has 2 down here. Or you can do this format on the side, but I'm going to go ahead and go with the promotion one, right? I think the last time we did like e-commerce re-engagement. So I'm going to go with the promotion one. And right here in the verbiage, let's go and go to chat, because I like to go ahead and get the verbiage out the way so you can kind of know what you're doing in this particular email. The boxes are already there for you for this particular template. So if we're going to do a feature, we got a box right here that allows them to click the link to book now. Then you can highlight some other trips or some other tips, right here. It's totally up to you how you want to do it. So let's do how you would do the verbiage for it, because everybody probably have different trips, right? So let's go to good old Chat GPT. And this is what I'm going to do the prompt. I'm going to say, hey, I'm going to tell my cousin, be like, so I'm going to write it as a travel advisor. And I'll put the prompt in the chat. Who were interested in a previous trip, but they didn't book that trip. They say you had that Costa Rica trip and they went to your landing page. That's why your landing page in Hubspot, when we were doing all the trips, when they went to your landing page, they clicked on it because they were interested in it, but they didn't book. So you still have that click where that they filled out the information. That's how you got their contact. But they also didn't book with you because you're not tracking them, right? So write as a travel advisor, a promotion email to clients who are interested in previous trips and a previous trip, but did not book. Okay, so let's see what it comes up with. And you guys do it too, because again, you get different verbiage based off of, if you use Chat GPT a lot, it starts to cater to your writing style, right? On how you do it. I always like doing this on together so we can see how different in the variance of them are, of our of our information, how different it is, right? So here's our subject: exclusive offer, your dream destination awaits, limited spots available. Dear whoever the client's name is, I hope this email finds you well. I want to personally reach out because I noticed you were interested in our recent, boom, you can put what it was that they clicked on, Costa Rica, Dubai, whatever, but you didn't book at that time. Good news, we still have a few spots left. That's that featured trip that Jay was talking about. Like if that's the one that they clicked on, you want to bring them back to it because they could have forgot. Like, oh yeah, I was, but they substance then, like I do. And then they wanted to extend it, and you wanted to extend exclusive offer just for you. Woohoo, reel them in. So then you have the destination, whatever you want, the exclusive bonus, like they give you examples: room upgrade, discounted rate, bonus excursion. When you talk about that room upgrade, for example, Vacation Express, tab like this particular, who is this? In Costa Rica. So this is the Planet Hollywood. They have $100 room upgrade that when the person gets on, they're gonna give them a room upgrade, whatever the next category is, for $100. So like that's a bonus, and be like, hey, $100 room upgrade, discounted. The flexible payment options. What does that say? Choose Afterpay, PayPal credit, Affirm, and more. We're making it easier than ever to secure your spot. Why book now? These spots go fast, just something basic. So I'm going to put this in the chat so you guys can have it. You can play with the prompts accordingly how you want to do it. Did anybody get anything different?
I did.
What you get?
Well, I changed my prompt a little bit because a lot of my previous clients, or it's a lot of my clicks previously, have been coming from the health and wellness field. So I also added a statement after that. So what I wrote: write as a travel advisor, a promotion email to clients where they were previously interested in a wellness event. Connect travel to the wellness and re-engage.
Nice.
So now those people that were previously, clicking on my wellness stuff, now it's taking their journey up to the next level by combining it with travel.
Yes, good. Way to go, Amanda. That's excellent. She's taking what she already does as her primary and making it, tying their relationship in as what she's doing on a part-time basis as a super duper travel producer, and making it flow together. That's really good. Very, very good. So if you are also doing other things differently or have other businesses that you can connect together, by all means, tie it in, tap into that market that you already have and connect it to what you have, what you currently have. For example, realtors, like you have, your people better than a lot. You got to know their finances, they trust you, right? So whether or not they have a family or they just got married, they're planning their honeymoon. I mean, different things. If they just got married, they already went on their honeymoon, now they're purchasing their first home, guess what they're gonna have next year? An anniversary, right? And hopefully, Lord willing, they're gonna have an anniversary. So now you're in a position as that realtor, they trust you already. You can do a promotion email to them, like LaManda just said, linking them from your real estate community to what you're doing as a super duper travel producer. And especially if you're a wedding specialist or a romance specialist, you can tie it in to say, hey, X, Y, and Z, thank you so much for purchasing your home with us. I know that you guys are newly married. You have an anniversary coming up. These are things I'll put in chat, like to let him know for this particular clients that I'm targeting, and let him do the work and then put it in. So now we copied and paste from chat to say, right here where it gives us the spot. I hope this email finds you well. I want the person to reach out to you because I noticed you're interested. You go ahead and put in your information right here. I'm gonna say you were interested in recent Dubai 2024. But you didn't book it this time. Good. So I want you guys to take a moment to go ahead and do your verbiage, tie it like you want it. If you have anything extra you want to put into that, go ahead and find your picture from that trip, that Dubai trip, and click on it. And if you already built your landing page, the cool thing about HubSpot is if you uploaded pictures from your landing pages for your trips previously, it's already over here in your library. So you can go ahead and like put the pictures and everything in there. So let's see, you know, I'm always promoting. I like, let's go again, promote. There you go, promote Costa Rica again. So that'll be like my one. All right, so I put in my picture that I already had in there. Take this out. Now, this one's gonna need a good title, right? So, I'll say something like a call to, don't miss it. Let's take time. All right. Now, so for the sake of time, I'm not filling out all of my verbiage. I put in my picture by simply hitting the image right here. When you click up there, because it was already a placeholder, it had a placeholder there for us. So I went ahead and clicked on it, and automatically it came up. You want to replace? Yes, I want to replace this. It has stock photos in here. So if your trip may have been like Dubai or something, you can go and you can type it in and you can type and see what stock images come up. But these images, when they say like Shutterstock, you got to be careful because they're going to make you pay for these particular ones. Okay. For more information, visit Shutterstock. So be mindful. Be mindful of their licenses and terms, right? Then you have your own files that you can go in, and we like to use what do we like to use for free pictures?
Canva
Canva, good. What else?
or Upsplash.
Upsplash, good. What else? We got Upsplash, Canva, Pexel. What'd you say, Z?
Pixabay.
Yep.
P.
Yep. You got that one. Those are like the top three that always come up, you know, that's free, where you can get those copyright free images where you don't have to be worried about, you know, paying for it. It comes up, all you gotta do is download it. Oh, I have to my share. Okay. Am I still sharing my screen? Yeah. I don't know how I got on you guys.
Yep.
All right, let me just get out of here and go back to, all right. All right, okay. So this is how you get your pictures, and you can upload it from right here, the upload button. And so it'll stay in your library. As long as you keep using, you know, HubSpot for different things, it'll stay in your library, right? So you can have an inventory of all your previous trips and you don't have to go looking for new ones. And then right here where it says shop now. So now the shop now, you are going to change that to be like book now, right? Or view itinerary. But for right now, my call to action is going to be book now, because this is like we're coming back around to you, right? And so I want you to be able to you know, have a sense of urgency. So instead of shop now, I'm going to change this to BOOK, book now. And then right here, you're going to put your URL from that trip into your book now, so that when they click on it, they're going to go straight to your booking engine. So like let's see, do I got Bitly up here? I don't think I got my Bitly. So I'm gonna go in, put my Bitly in. I'm gonna put my link in. That's it, Costa Rica. Let me go type it in. First, now when I want my stuff to come, oh, here we go. So I'm gonna copy, Now I'm taking my link and I'm going right here into that URL and I'm going to paste right there, and that is done. I'm going to hit preview. I'm going to just preview as a contact just to see what I got. This is what it looks like. I'm gonna click on my book now site. It's gonna take me to the landing page, which that's not what it's supposed to do. It's supposed to take you to the booking link. You don't want it to go to your landing page. Why would you not want to put the link for the landing page under your book now?
Because you already have their information.
Exactly. So you literally just want to put in whatever that booking link is that's going to get them to where they're going to make a purchase. Don't put another link for them to get this information. That's going to turn them off. They're not going to do that. So please be mindful. Put in the link that is actually going to be your booking link from what you're doing. Let me see. So like this is my booking link. I'm going to take it. I'm going to copy it. So you can see the difference. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go back to book now. I'm going to change my URL link to put my Travel Joy link, which has it in there. And now I'm going to go to preview. Remember, most things are auto saved in here for you. So you don't have to worry about like, oh my God, did it save? No. So here you go. You want to bring it straight to where they can get to it. They see it. Oh, yeah, I remember this. Okay, let me check out these prices. You want to go down, you want to see what the prices look like. Boop. Then they're like, oh, okay, got it. So now they can make prices. They can click and make the prices. Make the booking and go on. Now, one thing I always tell you guys, you can make this pretty, you can make it beautiful, you can make it your brand colors, whatever the case may be. Everything is doable here. All up, the way you want. Like my logo is in here. I'm gonna put, and if you want to make a logo, you can make a quick logo because it's connected to Canva to where you can actually make a logo. Where it says, if you click down at the bottom, someone said earlier, you can get stock photos and pictures from Canva, right? So here, HubSpot is affiliated with Canva, so you can hit design with Canva. I don't know if everybody has this, but I signed up for their beta. So anytime they get the beta, I come through. But Adobe Express, I don't use Adobe Express, so I won't be using it, but I will click on it just to see what it's like. I'm just curious. But you can design with Canva and you can get your stuff from Canva and it will upload here too, just like this says circle. I'm gonna hit circle. This is not my logo, but this was a logo that I hit and designed in Canva because it was already done for me, right? That logo is pretty big. So if you want to make any edits and corrections, you can always play with the numbers and make them smaller and get something that works for you. Same thing goes for your styles of what you want, like your backgrounds and your pictures to be and how you want everything to be centered. Every time you click on something, you get to have like right here a background color. So if you don't want you want your color to have like background, you want it to have a brand more distinctive to you, you can change it up and make your background pink. You can change your font. You can make your font white. These are the things that you can have added to it just by once you put your content in it and you want to go play with it, you can go click on it. Hit different styles like that. Like I said, for the alignment for your picture. You can then go down to your next sections. Click on your sections. Click on the design piece of it. And then you have the different design pieces where you can even add in, like, see, this is whole. But if you want to add some more pictures or a 3 picture, you could if you wanted to. But I'm going to do that down here. So we got 1 picture right here, where I can go in and I can have this picture right here. Oh, stay. But it has 2 pictures. But say I got 3 trips. You see where it has 1, 2, 3 on the left-hand side? If I want to change this to where I wanted it to highlight 3 trips, I could, and just duplicate from having a picture and putting it over here as well. So you can do whatever you want with this. And at the very bottom, I always say, make sure your footers and your headers are down here. So then this has any questions or responses. And right here, you can hit this. And you see where it says social. You can bring your social right on over here and put it at the very bottom. So now all your social media is clicked and they can go to it. Does anyone have any questions on how to do an email? We're going through it. We're doing it at least twice a month. So it's going to take some time to get used to, just like a landing page. But once you do one template, you don't have to do it again. I'm only doing it over again until everyone designs their own. And once I get to the point where I'm like, everybody should have designed a template, then we're going to go into just simply duplicating the template. And then you're just going in and you're just putting in the newest trip that you have. So it makes it easier for you. But we hadn't got there yet. We're just still in the crawling phase. Any questions? Let me go over here. Oh, okay.
Janae, I have a question.
Who's that?
This is Lamanda.
All right, Amanda.
How can I take this same email and draw people to it? Almost kind of like a landing page. Like if I don't have that many clients to send it out to, and I want to get more people to that letter. Is there could you turn it into a link?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'll show you that. And Michelle, yes, you do have to get your logo approved. All you got to do once you create it is send it to IntelliTravel. They don't take long to approve it. IntelliTravel customer service, upload it in our, if you want to upload it in the help desk, you can do that too, or send it directly through email. And once they approve it, you can use it. They're just basically verifying that you haven't put in anything with IntelliTravel with your logo, making sure that it's in compliance. So that was a great question. So Reddy, that was a great question for you. And I know exactly what you mean, because that's exactly what happens to me on the trips that I was sending out. Like I didn't have emails, right, for some people, and they were like, hey, you got any trips? So I would bring it up. So you would have to do this from your, I didn't do it from here. I did it from my phone. Let me see if I can do it from here. I've never done it from here on my computer. So I might have to get on my phone. Because here, okay. So the reason why I'm saying I've never done it on my computer, because they have an app that you can go in, which makes it really easy. So you download the app for email only. You know what I mean? Not the landing page, do not do this, but just for the email only. And so I was able to do it from there to get the link. Let me see. And on here, I don't see it. So let me just jump on. Uh-oh. Because it's time now to jump on our next training with Director Mayberry. So let me show this real quick. I'm going to share my screen with you. Let me stop this share, and I'm going to share my screen from my phone. Screen. So it makes it very advantageous to have this this HubSpot app. So I'm going to my HubSpot. That's the app. Again, it's free. Okay, so on my email, it kind of looks similar, right, to what you have right on our HubSpot page. We're going to pay attention to email marketing, and then this is the name of it. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this one, and it has it there for me. And you see the 3 dots in the top right-hand corner? Nope, not that one. That's not the one I want to hold on, open it up. Yeah, here we go. You open it up, and now y'all see that arrow right here. So when I hit my arrow in the top right-hand corner, it's going to allow me to copy or send the link. So I'm going to copy and or send it so you guys can see that what that looks like. So here's the link that it created, and I can send it. So if you more text message or SMS strong, this is how you would do it to your SMS people. You could just take that link, put it in your if you got one that goes out to like a mass, however you have it built up, again, that link can go out to all your people if you don't have emails for them, but you have their telephone numbers. So there you go, Randy. It has it for you, and it goes straight to you. Okay, go straight to your person if they didn't get the email or whatever the case may be, or if you want to reach more, like you said, because you don't have a huge CRM. So that was actually a really great question that she asked. If you got more phone numbers of people in your phone contacts, then send that information out. If you like, I get these messages from different travel people sometimes, like suppliers. Hey, we got a new hot deal. Boom, 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 boom. So you can send that just like that to your people in the SMS to get more traction. That was a good question, Randy. And that is how you do it. Any other questions before we jump off and jump on our second training for this evening for travel? I want to shout out Miss Michelle. Kudos for making it on, because that girl right there, she'd be tired. So thank you for your sacrifice today, lovely. I hope it helped. As always, this is streamed to YouTube, and I will do my best to remember to send the link out to everyone after it's like uploaded and done doing what it's supposed to do.
So Jenna, this goes to YouTube. So we can see, so I can watch it again, or you'll send it to us.
Yep, you can see it on YouTube right now. I'll put my YouTube in the
Chat.
I actually titled it.
Okay.
The title of this one is Klarna and Email Marketing with Hubspot. So y'all can see what that, I'm doing better on that part. So let me share this with you guys. Share.
I think I might feel out of the loop for just a little while until I pedal and catch up. But
ooh, this is so cool. I didn't know I could copy the link, y'all, to the live. It's going live. It's already there. Oh, that's so cool. Look, I learn something every day. So this is the actual link to this actual stream. How cool.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys so much for showing up with your success. We did pull over at the hotel. We in Memphis right now. So as soon as it's over, y'all. I didn't know I could copy the link, y'all. It's already there. That's so cool. Look. So anyway, we're gonna get back on the road. I need some more points for my Marriott. Y'all know it's 'tis the season. I gotta keep my status. All right, you guys, you have an amazing rest of your night. I hope to see y'all on the next call. If you need me, let me know. Marla, after Miss Mayberry's training, you can call me. I'll be driving. So you can just call me after that training is over if you're still, hopefully you're still up.
Yeah.
Okay?
All right.
All right. Good night, everybody.
Good night.